Hey demigods, it's Ethan here with another book video, and in today's video I am going to be doing a book summary on Percy Jackson Book 6, The Chalice of the Gods. Now, I never expected that Rick Riordan would write a Percy Jackson Book 6. The series was supposed to end in 2009 with the last book, but then he decided that he had to write another one. Now, I thought that this was very unnecessary, even though this book was very engaging and it was very fun to read. I feel like it wasn't my favorite. Uncle Rick wrote this book to promote the Percy Jackson TV series, which is coming out on Disney Plus. So I guess I can't wait to watch that. So first, let's rate this book on a scale of 1 to 10. So I'm gonna give this a valid 6 stars. 6 stars. That's all I'm going to give it. Now let's give you a synopsis of the story. So Percy Jackson now is in college. Well, he's in high school, but he's a senior, so he's pretty close. And the first line of this is, "Look, I didn't want to be a high school senior." Now this line was very captivating. It was very nostalgic, and it really reminded me of the first line in the first book, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Like, it had that same paraphrased line segment, which I thought was a very cool aspect in all of that. And since now he's in high school, he thinks that having to do math or studying is way easier than having to battle monsters and demons and all of the other, heroic quests, he went through, like going through Tartarus or fighting Kronos, So, he's trying to live a normal teenage life. Him and Annabeth are still a thing, and he just loves her very dearly. But at the beginning, when he is talking to his guidance counselor, she grills him out and informs Percy that, since he wants to go to New Rome University, he has to first do these 3 quests in order to get this application form. So, he can't just show up, to this college. He has to prove his worthiness and, prove to the gods and the campus ministry that he has what it takes. And, Percy thought that, his days of being a demigod were over, but all of a sudden, he is sucked back into this world of life and death situation. His first quest is that he has to find this staff, and he has to find it for the rainbow goddess named Iris. I think that's how you pronounce it. Guys, I am not really good at Greek mythology, so just tell me in the comments if I am pronouncing it wrong, but I do believe, with context, that it is Iris, pronounced as, Iris, as in the holiday. And she lost this royal scepter, and Percy, Grover, and Annabeth have to travel to this river in Elysian to retrieve the scepter and to clean it, since it has lost its powers. Now, in the rivers of Elysian, it is very dangerous, because what inhabits the palace are these snakes, just like the cover. Now, these snakes, I believe they are basilisks. They are very venomous and very dangerous, because if you get stung, chances are you are going to die. And, you know, as predictable as possible, they manage to find this object, clean it, and return it back to the original owner. Then they go on their second quest, which is to find this cup barrier called the Chalice of the Gods. And it is this chalice, see guys at the cover, that is made out of pottery with all of these Greek inscriptures. And the man who owns it, his name is, if I can remember, it's something called Grigabordi. And the reason why he needs this is because his job in Mount Olympus is to serve drinks. So like he's kind of like a bartender, and with one sip of this chalice, you gain immortality and are very powerful. So if it was in the wrong hands, then that would be a disaster. And Percy has to find it until the winter solstice, because there's going to be this huge feast. And if Zeus finds out and all of the other gods, they're going to be outrageous, and he's going to be toast. And he's probably going to be, you know, he's going to be humiliated and famous on God Talk. You know what I mean? Like, whatever platform they have. Like, I don't know, like, do they have God Talk, God YouTube? Like, I have no clue. There was a very important theme in this book as well, which I found in these pages, and that was that, you know, you really have to cherish and enjoy your life, because, you know, life isn't forever, and don't try, you know, to grow up too fast, because there was a scene in this book where Percy had to fight the god of old age. And there was one part where he's like, you know, Percy Jackson, how come you turned down immortality? And he just said, you know, because it's not right, and like, never try to grow up too fast, because that could be a bad omen. So that was very powerful, and it really struck with me. My only complaints about this was that it was kind of too short. I can see how there's probably going to be maybe 3 more books in the series, because Percy still has to go on 2 more quests to get his full form. And to be honest, I mean, Uncle Rick, he should have ended the series on book 5, because now it's getting very messed up, and the whole timeline is just going to fall apart. Like, the first book has nothing to do with any of this. Like most series, you know, the end conclusion, you know, ties up all the ends. But if there's going to be more, it's going to be pretty tricky to really do that. I really did, you know, like returning back, you know, to the old cast and seeing my old friends grow and all of that. One scene that was very sad was when Percy found out that his mom is pregnant, and she's having a baby. So Percy's gonna be a big brother now. It's very sad. Yeah. See guys, I'm crying right now. So that's Chalice of the Gods. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you on another video. Peace out.